Picture this moment: a flash of cameras, the rustle of elegant fabric, and there she stands, Princess Beatrice, daughter of Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson, stepping into the spotlight at one of the most anticipated film premieres of the season. The Confetti premiere became an instant talking point across social media, fashion blogs, and royal watching communities worldwide, and the reason is standing right there in her sophisticated presence. Before we dive deep into every mesmerizing detail of this royal appearance, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications because we bring you the latest royal news, fashion analysis, and exclusive insights you won't find anywhere else. Drop a comment below telling us what you think about Princess Beatrice's style evolution, and don't forget to share this video with fellow royal enthusiasts who live for these magical moments. The atmosphere outside the premiere venue was electric with anticipation as media outlets, photographers, and devoted royal fans gathered hoping to catch a glimpse of the arriving guests. When Princess Beatrice emerged, there was an audible reaction from the crowd, that collective intake of breath that happens when someone truly commands attention not through grandcost but through sheer elegance and poise. This wasn't just another royal appearance on the calendar, this was a statement, a carefully curated moment that showcased exactly why Princess Beatrice has become one of the most watched members of the younger royal generation. Let's talk about the significance of Princess Beatrice attending this particular premiere because nothing in royal circles happens by accident. The Confetti premiere represents more than just a night out at the cinema, it signals the ongoing evolution of how modern royals engage with the entertainment industry, support British creative talent, and maintain their relevance in an increasingly digital and democratized media landscape. Princess Beatrice, who has always occupied a unique position within the royal family structure, being a granddaughter of the late Queen Elizabeth yet not a working royal in the traditional sense, has carved out her own path that balances private professional life with selective public appearances that generate maximum impact. Her presence at this premiere demonstrates the sophisticated understanding she has developed about personal brand management and strategic visibility. Unlike her cousins who carry out hundreds of official engagements annually, Beatrice chooses her public moments with precision, making each appearance count, each outfit choice deliberate, and each interaction meaningful. This approach has actually increased rather than decreased public fascination with her, creating an aura of exclusivity around her appearances that makes events like the Confetti premiere instant news. The fashion choices royals make at high-profile events are never merely about looking good, they're about communication, diplomacy, and sending carefully coded messages to multiple audiences simultaneously. Royal fashion watchers and style analysts immediately began dissecting every element of Princess Beatrice's ensemble from the moment the first photographs appeared online. The sophistication of her styling choices revealed someone who understands the power of visual storytelling in the modern media ecosystem where a single photograph can be shared millions of times within hours. What makes Princess Beatrice's style evolution particularly fascinating is how she has transformed from a young woman whose fashion choices were sometimes criticized in the early years to someone now regularly featured on best-dressed lists and studied by fashion students. This transformation didn't happen overnight but, through a gradual refinement of personal style, working with skilled stylists, and developing the confidence to embrace looks that feel authentic rather than trying to replicate what works for other royals. Her appearance at the Confetti premiere represented the culmination of this journey, showcasing someone completely comfortable in her own skin and her own style identity. The broader context of this appearance cannot be ignored when we consider the current state of the British royal family. With ongoing discussions about streamlining the monarchy, questions about which royals should receive public funding and carry out official duties, and the general modernization efforts being undertaken, figures like Princess Beatrice occupy an interesting middle ground. She maintains her royal title and the public fascination that comes with it while also pursuing private professional endeavors and making selective public appearances that keep her in the cultural conversation without the burden of full-time royal duties. Her attendance at the Confetti premiere also highlights the important role that non-working royals play in supporting British culture and industry. While she may not undertake official tours or represent the monarch at state functions, her presence at events celebrating British creative talent provides valuable publicity and legitimacy. The film industry, theatre, arts, and cultural sectors benefit enormously from royal patronage and attendance, creating a symbiotic relationship where royals support British excellence while also maintaining their cultural relevance. The social media response to Princess Beatrice's premiere appearance was immediate and overwhelmingly positive, with fashion accounts, royal news pages, and entertainment outlets all sharing images and commentary. This digital amplification means that a single appearance can reach global audiences numbering in the tens of millions, creating cultural moments that transcend traditional media coverage. The engagement metrics on posts featuring her premiere look demonstrated the enduring public appetite for royal content, particularly when it involves fashion, glamour, and accessible personalities who feel relatable despite their titles. Princess Beatrice has also become something of a role model for how to navigate life in the public eye while maintaining boundaries around privacy and family life. Since her marriage and becoming a mother, she has demonstrated that it's possible to have royal connections while also living a relatively normal professional and personal life. Her selective public appearances, like the Confetti premiere, allow her to maintain connection with public interest while not being consumed by constant scrutiny, a balance that many in her position struggle to achieve. The premiere itself as an event represents the ongoing relationship between the British establishment and the creative industries. Having royal attendance at film premieres, theater openings, and cultural events has been a tradition for decades, providing these occasions with added prestige and media coverage. Princess Beatrice stepping into this role, even unofficially, continues this tradition while bringing a contemporary sensibility that resonates with younger audiences who might not engage with more traditional royal activities. Looking at the bigger picture, appearances like Princess Beatrice at the Confetti premiere raise interesting questions about the future shape of the monarchy and which family members will play public roles in the decades to come. As the institution continues to slim down its roster of working royals, there may be increasing recognition of the value provided by figures like Beatrice who generate positive publicity and cultural engagement without requiring taxpayer funding for their activities. This hybrid model of royal involvement could become increasingly common as the family adapts to 21st-century expectations and economic realities. The premiere appearance also showcased Princess Beatrice's confidence and maturity in handling public attention. There was a time when she appeared uncomfortable with media scrutiny and the sometimes harsh commentary that came her way, but her recent appearances demonstrate someone who has made peace with her public role and learned to navigate it with grace. This personal growth narrative resonates with audiences who appreciate seeing public figures overcome challenges and criticism to emerge stronger and more self-assured. What this moment at the Confetti premiere ultimately represents is the continuing evolution of what it means to be royal in the modern era. Princess Beatrice embodies a new model where royal status doesn't necessarily mean full-time public service but can instead involve strategic engagement that supports British interests while also allowing for personal professional development and private family life. Her ability to generate headlines and public interest through selective appearances demonstrates that sometimes less really is more when it comes to managing public fascination and maintaining mystique. Do you think Princess Beatrice represents the future of the modern monarchy, where royals balance private careers with strategic public appearances, or should all titled royals be either full-time working members or step back completely from any public royal role?